1. We breathe without pausing, no matter what. This point cannot be emphasized too strongly. Our personal experience of presence during a breathing session is cumulative based on the length of time we breathe without pausing. We therefore keep our breathing rhythmically connected throughout our breathing practice, no matter what. Our experience of presence builds exponentially with each moment our breathing remains connected. The moment we pause and our breath becomes disconnected, our growing awareness of presence wanes. When this occurs, we may feel as if we have lost the present moment awareness accumulated during our session. We do not lose the accumulated processing effect of a breathing session because we enter elongated pauses. However, our awareness of being within the presence may diminish. Therefore, during our breathing sessions, we intend not to pause, no matter what. If we need to go to the bathroom or place a blanket on ourselves, we attend to this without disconnecting our breathing. If we need to blow our nose, cough, yawn, or take a sip of water, we complete the task swiftly and return to our breathing. When suppressed emotion surfaces and we feel the urge to cry, we allow ourselves this experience. But as soon as it passes, we return to our connected breathing. 2. We remain as physically still as possible throughout the session. Presence awareness isn't only generated by consciously connecting our breathing, but also by maintaining physical stillness throughout the session. Everything physical that occurs during our session, aside from our breathing, is either a releasing of charged emotion or the mental body's attempt to distract us from the experience in which presence makes itself known. For this reason, we ignore our desire to move about and instead keep our attention fixed on our conscious response, I am here now in this, and our breathing. We avoid itching, fiddling, scratching, rocking, shifting our body, entertaining a sudden desire to do yoga postures, humming or talking. This is all drama. Drama is an instant departure from present moment awareness. For the purpose of our journey through the presence process, no physical activity aside from the natural and balanced inhalation and exhalation of our breathing generates an experiential encounter with presence. Other physical movements, no matter how relevant they may be to the mental body, are drama. For the purpose of this process, we are encouraged to keep the following in the forefront of our awareness: silence, stillness, consciously connected breathing, and a mental body focused on our conscious response are our most accelerated pathway into present moment awareness. All else is interference. Onward, inward, and upward. We can't force an experience of present moment awareness, but we can lay a foundation for it. An experiential encounter with presence enters our awareness when least expected. This reveals the disadvantage of expectation. Each moment of every day of this process counts. Every consciously connected breath makes this process gentler and simultaneously more impactful. We are therefore encouraged to make the most of every opportunity to connect intimately with presence through application of this present moment awareness process. Once we accomplish this connection, everything is accomplished. By applying ourselves to each aspect of this process, we enhance the quality of our entire experience. In essence, the opportunity presented by this process is for emotional rebirth into an experience we suspected existed, but that has remained unobtainable. The presence process is an opportunity to reach within and set in motion the causal events that enable us to re-establish authenticity, integrity, and intimacy in all our encounters. Nobody can accomplish this for us. Nobody ever did, and nobody ever will. We alone are responsible for the quality of our experience. It's our footprints that lead us into causally impacting the quality of our experience. Each morning, after our breathing practice, it's beneficial to set our intent to maintain our sense of present moment awareness throughout the day. To this end, the following technique is helpful. During the course of our day, when we become aware of our breathing, let it remind us to mentally repeat our allotted conscious response for the week. When we remember to mentally repeat our conscious response for the week, let it remind us to consciously connect our breathing for a few moments. By remaining as physically and mentally present as possible throughout the day, we are more likely to respond than react to whatever we are currently integrating. We also bring more present moment awareness into our daily activities, imbuing them with presence. No matter how ardently we apply ourselves to this process, we still experience moments when we appear to be distracted and confused. This distractedness and confusion is an indication of a surfacing emotional charge. These charges surface because we are now ready to integrate them. We integrate them by being with them, without attempting to manipulate our experience in any way. We allow these uncomfortable felt moments to serve as acknowledgement that the process is unfolding as required. Because the presence process is facilitated by presence, we aren't given more than we are able to digest. We also realize we are not given any less. This concludes week 1. This is the end of track 4.